Okay, welcome back to this week's edition of the BarroomBlitz.com. We're back in business.
Big crowd here today. Big crowd. Hey,
in.
Keep it down out there.
We got our new studio, the Barroom Blitz studio.
We
still haven't ironed this from the comedy show, just so you know.
We don't need to iron nothing. We don't need to iron nothing. It gives it a crinkle effect. All right, rest of the games.
All right, we're going to run through the NFL.
Quick through. Say
Packers 23, Bears 13.
That game sucked.
That did suck.
Jay Cutler
is. I don't know how. I know we got that one guy from the golf course, Andy, that comes in and he blows Jay Cutler. He sucks.
He does.
Jay Cutler sucks. He just sits in it. All you just see is reactions on. He's always pissed off on the sidelines. I think they showed their ranking enough. He's 28th in the league in offense.
How do you beat the Bears? Cover Brandon Marshall. For Christ's sake, it's easy.
He still had like 7 or 8 catches yesterday.
Bastard. How does he do that?
He's good.
Because he's 9 feet tall.
Well, then hit him in the knees.
But that wasn't like it was as good a game as you thought we're gonna. They talk about that rivalry and they have to bring it up on ESPN.
They're talking crap back and forth like Brandon Marshall.
Well, at least they were trying to get it stirring the pot. At least they're trying to get it started. But they're not. Urlacher. How can you pick on Urlacher? He is 90 years old with bad legs and plays half a game.
What are you gonna do?
All right, let's see what other games we got here.
Minnesota, St. Louis.
There you go. 36-22.
AP. Rookie MVP?
Definitely.
And comeback player of the year.
Can't give him both.
I'd give Peyton the comeback.
Do you?
With his 212 yards rushing yesterday, I think AP took the MVP yesterday.
They got to make the playoffs, though, I think.
I don't know.
I think what happens if, say, Minnesota doesn't make the playoffs, now they got to win out, too. If they win out and then like the Dallas or some team's going to be out. I think the Redskins are in the back end there.
I don't know.
Of all the team. But if the Vikings don't make the playoffs, I think he gets comeback player of the year. If he makes the play, they'll flip it.
Yeah.
But his stats.
Because they're going to
the big boys.
They're unbelievable.
He's got stats with Jim Brown. Golick was saying today, Jim Brown and OJ.
On a knee he hurt last year. Like he's not even a full year.
I don't want to talk about the knee. The knee shouldn't matter.
Most guys take a full year to get back to normal.
Matter? You just
Yeah, didn't he bust it on Christmas Eve last year?
Yeah.
What does it matter if you?
What do you mean? What's it matter? He came back in 6 months from an injury. It takes a year and a half to get back to normal.
Why do you put that in the equation of his year? I mean, I know it's incredible, but he's just.
Well, he's going to rush for 2,000 yards.
No, he might not make
it. He's right on course.
Who did they play? The Rams. Did they know how to tackle? For Christ's sake,
the Rams are just.
It looked like a goddamn video game.
Where's Jeff Fisher in defense? Tell me.
Jeff Fisher the coach?
Yeah.
I don't think he was there.
All right, Broncos 34, Ravens 17. Peyton Manning is just.
Peyton Manning.
Can you blitz him? Maybe, huh? Maybe.
I don't know.
Knock him down a few times. Who the hell did they play? Where the hell did they have
Ravens.
Jim Harbaugh's losing.
And then beginning of the season, Joe Flacco.
John, that guy.
John.
What? Beginning of the season?
Beginning of the season, Joe Flacco says he's an elite quarterback, and then look what happens now.
He can't throw a pick like that.
Little
bastard. And Ed Reed. How many people are going to jump over Ed Reed this year? Selleck did. I mean,
because his head's down. Because his head's down, he's got
Ed Reed.
His head's down, his arms aren't open. He's going in like this. Cheeks, you know that.
I never seen anybody jump over a player. He leads the league.
He leads the league.
Most players. All right,
most players jump there.
Seriously.
The Saints 41-0 on the Buccaneers.
Oh, Buccaneers in all kind of dismay. Huh?
Man,
arguing? Was that Brian Cox arguing with a guy on the sideline?
The coaches were arguing.
Yeah, that was Brian Cox.
Brian Cox was the coach, yeah.
He was the coach pushing a guy around. Well,
yeah, that's a shellacking.
And where's that? See, this is karma in the NFL. See, when you're doing a knee, you run through and you try to hurt people, it comes back.
Yeah.
All
right, there was 50 points scored yesterday by a team. Is this a team that scares you? Seattle? In Buffalo.
They're losing next week, big.
50 points.
Karma.
In Toronto.
It's karma. Why are they in Toronto?
Money.
The hell goes to Toronto?
Because Ralph Wilson needs money. He sucks as an owner. He robs you blind, and he makes you travel across and get out your ID.
Well, he did against Chan Gailey, the worst coach I've ever seen in my goddamn life, because the Dallas had him. It was great when he was there. I don't know. Buffalo, they have talent, but, C.J. Spiller, did he play?
Yeah, he actually did pretty well.
He did all right. Fred Jackson's out for the year for the third time this year.
He's on his 10th knee already.
Oh my
Did the
God!
Seahawks scare you going in the playoffs?
Well,
At home, yes.
yeah, Marshawn Lynch can run.
And
the ball.
Wilson has turned out to be a pretty good quarterback.
3 rushing touchdowns.
They got to beat him up a little. He's running around like a little.
All right,
boy.
Houston Texans over to Colts. It was a little closer than I thought.
Houston likes to beat up the bad ones, don't they?
Yeah.
They just get their ass kicked against a good team. They go out there, smack them around.
Yes.
Schwab can throw the ball. All of a sudden, Andre Johnson's fighting for it. J.J. Watts all of a sudden makes tackles. Where the hell was it the last game, huh? When they were embarrassed, for Christ's sake. Who did they play? I forget.
The Colts.
The Colts. Not the Colts.
Oh,
Last week was the Patriots.
Patriots.
Yeah,
when
Patriots
Brady
owned
picked
them.
them apart.
Yeah, owned them.
That team, that's Atlanta. That two are the same.
Chiefs 15-0 over the.
Nothing to say.
I mean, Raiders 15-0 over the Chiefs. Nothing in that game.
Who played? Who played?
Raiders versus Chiefs.
Oh, he had
15.
all field goals, right?
Did he?
Yeah,
I
Janikowski kicked off field goals.
I like Russian
There's your
drunk.
fantasy points.
I like Russian
And there's your
drunks.
fantasy stats for the week.
Go, you Russian drunk.
Cardinals 38-10 over the Lions. What is up with the Lions?
That's going to lose the Schwartz his job.
He's one of those rah-rah coaches, and they're done with those. Those guys do not work in the NFL.
Plus, he looks
Right.
retarded. When he's attacking hardball and shit, you know? I think he has a little funny look to him. I mean, if I'm going to hire a coach, I'm not going to hire a pipsqueak, all right?
Panthers 31-7 over the Chargers.
Norv, thank God. Get back to Dallas, Norv. I mean, just end it. Just walk away, for Christ's sake. Philip Rivers is a fraud, too.
Yeah, he's pretty
Only
bad.
thing the Chargers got is good uniforms. They're pretty cool in the white.
I do like
lightning
them.
bolt.
The powder blue lightning.
All right, last night's game.
Who played?
New England, San Fran. Colin Kaepernick kicks the crap.
They almost lost the game, Jimmy. How the hell do you have talk about a number one defense? You're up 30. What is it?
31-3 in the third quarter.
And you let the guys come back and tie it up?
Exactly.
Well, that's Tom Brady. That's his magic in him.
Bullshit.
It was
I mean, I
still-
would blitz. Tom Brady wouldn't walk off the field if I was up by that much. I'd blitz the living shit out of him, knock him down.
It's
What
a
the hell are
free
you
for all
doing?
because you know he's got to go back and pass.
Exactly. For Christ's
And plus-
sake. It
and
don't
all
make
their
sense in this little brain of mine.
And all San Fran was doing was sitting back
Little
in
is the
coverage
key
and letting
word.
it happen.
Keyword
they
there
had
to the
man
audience.
to man. They went to man too, which was successful, which I don't understand. And then they went into a zone and he picked it apart.
Right.
I don't understand this shit. Somebody's got. We need a coach in here to explain this to me.
Well,
I mean, I don't know.
all right.
Todd Bowles ain't going to be doing nothing after this year. Get him in there for
All
Christ's sake.
right. Well, why don't we
He
take?
might not be able to.
You know, I
explain it
need.
to me.
I'm dying of thirst over here. I need an icy cold Bud Light, and we're gonna come right back with some more Barroom Blitz.
.com.